Okay, here we go. We're going to try to record this podcast and make it a video at the same time. Wish me luck. Come on. I got to look this way for my notes and look this way to say hey. So here we go. Welcome to another edition of English Makes No Sense, the podcast where we have fun with the English language one lesson at a time. My name is S.L. Rockfish, and today we are going to be talking about bones. Bones? Why are we talking about bones? This isn't a medical podcast. This is an English podcast. I know. Don't worry. I haven't forgotten, but it's Halloween season, and bones make up skeletons. Skeletons scare people on Halloween, so we're going to talk about bones. Are you ready? Come on. There are approximately 206 bones in the human body. There are numerous sayings in the English language that contain the word bone. Let me share just a few with you. Have you ever been to a boneyard? I bet you have. A boneyard is another name for a cemetery. Yeah, I am not a fan of boneyards. Are you? Visiting a boneyard can chill you to the bone. Chilled to the bone is a colorful way to say that you are extremely cold. People who are skin and bones often feel chilled to the bone. What? Have you ever heard someone described as skin and bones? We use that descriptive saying to say that someone is very, very thin. I have never been described as skin and bones. How about you? Have you ever had to bone up on something? Bone up on something? What does that mean? To bone up on something means to study or review. For example, I better bone up on my Spanish before I try having a conversation with my Spanish teacher. Or, the students had to bone up on the vocabulary necessary to pass the exam. Maybe after students bone up on their work, they may become bone tired. Bone tired? What does that mean? Bone tired means you are extremely tired. Have you ever been bone tired? I bet you have. The next saying I would like to share is to cut close to the bone. To cut close to the bone? That sounds painful. It can be. This saying has two meanings. First meaning is an insult that hurts one's feelings. Deeply, really. Like in this sentence, Jim's words cut close to the bone when he commented on Jane's looks. He hurt her really bad. The second meaning is used for prices. For example, when a store has a sale, they often say, "We have cut our prices to the bone." They have made really big reductions in the price. That's not insulting. That's good. Why, English? Why? See? Cut to the bone. Two different meanings. Would you like to learn some more sayings? How about to work your fingers to the bone? That means to work very hard. Imagine working so hard that your fingers are just bones. Eek! There's visualization for you. Make no bones about it. Make no bones about it. What does that mean? Great question. Make no bones about it means to speak openly and be correct. Make no bones about it is usually followed by some sort of exclamation, such as, "Make no bones about it, my mom makes the best chocolate cake in the world." Sure, you can make no bones about it, but what about the saying, making your bones? Maybe you've heard this saying in gangster movies. This idiom, make your bones, is an American idiom. What does it mean? How can you make your bones? To make your bones means to establish yourself or establish achievement or a status of respect. Take this sentence as an example. Paulie made his bones by being an enforcer for the mafia. Are you familiar with this saying? To pull a boner. To pull a boner. Now, This has multiple meanings. I know, but remember, I am a family-friendly podcast. So to pull a boner is to do something stupid. That means you have made a mistake, not the other pull a boners. It's similar to being bone-headed. Only if you pull a boner on purpose, you may be bone-headed. Bone-headed means a foolish or stupid person. Don't be a bonehead or don't be bone-headed. No one wants to be boneheaded, do they? Lest I forget the saying, to have a bone to pick. Sounds barbaric and maybe even sick, but to have a bone to pick with someone or something means to have a disagreement. As in, I have a bone to pick with you regarding this bill. See, not barbaric, just a disagreement. Well, that's a lot about sayings with bone. But let me drive it home and wrap this episode up with a little bit of verse. You know I was going to do this. Here we go. There are approximately 206 bones in the human body. They form our frame. You know they do. Without them, we would be a big sack of flesh goo. Ew. A bone is a noun and even a verb. How can that be? How absurd. But for today, the focus is on sayings. It's just a bit of playing. Let's review what they mean. Listen now as I stream. A boneyard is where we bury bodies. Chilled to the bone means you're cold as can be. A boneyard is a cemetery. Disagree? Then I have a bone to pick. If you're skin and bones, perhaps you're sick. No, that just means that you're really skinny. Need to bone up? Then you have to study. You worked so hard your eyes are blurry? It could be you are bone weary. When something is said that causes you harm, we say that cuts to the bone. Now prices can be cut there too. You work your fingers to the bone? What did you do? You worked really hard, and that is not all. Make no bones about it. In fact, stand tall. Make no bones means you are correct. When you make your bones, you earn respect. But what say you if you pulled a boner? Then you made a mistake, though you're not a goner. To pull a boner has other meanings too, but I'm family friendly, so those won't do. And lastly, there's boneheaded, but don't be that. Don't be that reputation. It's dreaded. I hear the bones, they may start to rattle if I go on much more with this here prattle. So let me leave you here and say, make no bones about it, I am on my way. Whew, that's a lot about bones. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to have the transcript, hopefully right here on Anchor, and I'll try to see how to put it on the YouTube video. And thank you for being here. If you have any questions, leave me a comment. You can email me at slrockfish@gmail.com, or you could just DM me on Instagram or TikTok and Facebook at English Makes No Sense. Have a great day, my friends. Do something fun, do something amazing, or do nothing at all. But whatever you do, have a great day. Make no bones about it. You're going to have a great day. Peace, friends.